This clip is brought to you by Piedmontese Beef, the best beef on the planet. Use code POWER for 25% off your entire order. Enjoy the clip and enjoy your meat.
It's nice to have a target, you know? So if someone's like, if they have a hard time doing something and you say, hey, you only got to make it till noon, then they'll be like,
yeah,
okay, I can, you know, it might only be 9 a.m., but they're like, okay, I could figure that out. I found the same thing for myself with running is, you know, I started out just running maybe 10, 15 seconds at a time, which is a really short period of time to run. Then I'd walk for maybe 2 minutes. And when I started running a little bit more, and I was like, I think I can run to that stop sign, or I can run to that garbage can, or whatever it was. And then it just turned into, as I started running towards something, I got there and I was like, I think I can go a little further. But it was really helpful to have a target.
Yeah.
It's like, I'm just going to run to that. So I think a lot of people, they get excited. They're starting their diet on Monday. But along with the diet, they're also starting, they're going to run Monday morning. And they're not going to eat until 2. And then as soon as they get off work, they're going to lift or whatever it might be. And they got all these plans. And a lot of times, a little bit what we talked about in the gym, a lot of times people are under eating. They're like, they don't have the nutrition. So they don't have the power, and they feel like they don't have willpower. But it's like, I don't think that you have enough substantial calories to carry you through what it is that you're about to do. And then somebody might look at someone like yourself, military background, very fit, doing a lot of things in one day. And then someone's like, how does somebody get to that point? And then they just think that you're an alien and that you're a completely different person, and that they could never aspire to do half the things that you're doing because they can't make sense of it. But it's like, well, if you just started out with small targets and you started to have some disciplines that allowed you to make it to some of those targets over a period of time, your target can, your goals, they can be bigger and bigger and bigger.
Yeah, I agree. And I think one of the best vehicles for that really is cold water exposure. And I think one of the reasons for that is it's, again, there's nowhere to hide. It's the same for everyone. It's like basically you are static. So there's no like, there's no increased application of effort when you're in there. You're in the cold water, you're in the cold water. So there's not really an awful lot more you have to do to get the benefit other than just literally kind of time it out. And one of the things it does is it basically just reinforces this truth. It reintroduces you to this truth that the overwhelming majority of experiences in life where you feel uncomfortable are incredibly temporary. It's going to be over soon.
Yeah.
Oh, I feel hungry. Okay. Well, the good news is that's going to dissipate soon and we get to eat soon. And even though you feel hungry now, it's 9 p.m. You're not going to feel increasingly hungry up till midday. It's only temporary. It's exactly the same with running. And I think that is one of the good things about the military. It like you just kind of, you learn to kind of almost continually reinforce this affirmation that this will end. This will end.
You're going to be okay.
You're going to be okay. Like,
the guy next to you is doing it.
Yeah, exactly.
And you think he's a pussy, right? So you're like, he made it, so I can fucking do it too.
There we go. And that's definitely the power of doing things in a group, in a collective, which I think is, for depending on the way you're wired, I think is a huge benefit for a lot of people.
When did you start doing like cold water exposure? Like we've done cold showers. We have plunges that we
Andrew
use.
really doesn't go that cold. I mean, I shouldn't have said that on the air probably, but
it's 55 degrees.
It's still
pretty
not,
cold.
It's still not okay.
Hey,
you know what?
Dude, I got a DM the other day from somebody that was like laughing, right? They're like, oh, I put it at 55 degrees. I'm like, Andrew's such a pussy. He's like, I got in and it was way colder than I expected. So I was like,
cold.
Shout
Andrew
out to that guy.
He does warm plunge.
room temp I do
plunge.
room temp exposure.
Basically, you have baths, is what you're saying.
Yeah. I do put the bubbles in there and the little ducky just to make it a little bit more comfortable.
Too.
They did give us a duck.
Yeah,
you
I use that duck a lot.
Yeah, he helped. He walks me through, or he swims me through it. He floats me through it when it's really cold. Yeah. Like when the bubbles.
If you
aren't
replace
so thick.
the duck and put a penguin in there, it'll feel colder. Surely that'll do, right?
Yeah, because then you
all
feel
about
like
the mindset.
Yeah, there we go. There we go. A couple of years to answer your question. I think I've been doing it a couple of years now. So I actually bought like a big chest freezer and had it in the little kind of the garden of my last apartment.
You did the ghetto plunge.
Yeah, basically sealed the panels, then got a friend of mine to come and check that it was actually good and I wasn't going to flip and die. Filled it up with water and then went from there. But the downside of that is the water just gets dirty like super quick, so you need to change it pretty often.
Yeah, but I mean, it's like what? How much of that was that? Like $1,000? $800.
Probably equivalent of about $800. Yeah.
Yeah. So like for those of you who you can't get a plunge and you, let's say cold showers, take cold showers. But if you want to do that, the chest freezer route, I think there are YouTube videos that explain how to do it.
100%. There are loads of them.
Yeah. More things will need to change the water, but if you're okay with that, you'll be good.
Yeah, and I've seen, like, we've talked about this before about like just like the mind state or head change you get from like a quick like plunge. But I've seen people recommending like even just like a sink with ice and just dunking your head in. Like that. Oh yeah. I mean, that could definitely like, oh fuck, like you're not gonna get the same like anxiety build up when you jump in and then the like amazing euphoria you get when you're actually in it. Yeah. But you will get like a little bit of it. At least start kind of prepping your body or your mind, I should say.
Hey guys, if you like this clip, go ahead and comment down below and let us know what you liked about it. All right. Share this with a friend. Make sure to subscribe to the channel. And also, we are on Reddit and Discord. All that's down below. All our sponsors and everyone that supports us down below there too. So you can get whatever you like from us. All right. Peace.